Well, good evening, friends. How's it going? I hope things are going well. I felt like doing some more Metroid Prime. And also, of note, I got myself a new capture card. Again, I know. As we know, the Razer one was kinda having some issues. But I heard Avimedia was pretty okay from multiple sources, actually, so we're gonna give that a shot. And I think we might as well try it with a game I know reasonably okay. I did a little test before this, and it seems alright. So we're just gonna see what happens here. Wild Tentacle Thardus, that's a great seed hash. Anyway, let's do it. Did I set my split? I didn't. Hold on. Before we let's do it, I need to actually open my Metroid Prime split so that we're on the right one. There it is. Double check that that is correct. That looks right. Alright, cool. When you're ready, live split. There we go. Okay, let's do it. For realsies. And we're away. Into a world of nonsense, probably. It's Chozo Ruins. That's reasonably to be expected as well. It's the main plaza room. Sure thing. Frigate crash site. Nope, we need an ice beam to do anything there. Basically, we go to Hive Totem. That's a mouthful. Ha! Gonna be like space jump on Hive Totem or something? Or missiles, one of the two. See if I can do the skip. Time will tell. Yeah, this seems okay. I hope the volume's okay. I did a quick test on that front and it seemed good. I remember last time I did this with the capture card, that one at the time, I had it up a little bit too loud, which wasn't great. But it seems okay now, looking at it anyway. But you can never be sure. It's hard to know, like sometimes it's like, oh, is it too low? It's way better to have it too low than too high, but still. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you gotta find that perfect spot where the volume's just right, and that's not easy. Problem with having a whole new capture card is I'm presumably gonna have to, like, figure out all the volume levels for all the games again. Oh well. Alright, see if I can do this. Yeah! Yes, I can. That's a launcher and a super missile right off the bat. Sus, where's our charge beam? I'm certainly happy to have those, though. Alright, get skipped, lame boss that we don't want to fight. Another item here, which we will get once we shoot some mushrooms. Just what you do, you know? And some, you know, bees, I guess, too. Okay. I mean, that's nice. It seems a bit generous, though, so I guess space jump's in the tree. Just seems a little generous. I'm not complaining, it's just like, alright. I guess I am complaining, because, I don't know. I'm gonna need to get some missiles back now. You lot would come forward. Oh wait, I have a charge beam, never mind. There we go. Guess we'll save. Always be saving, it's a wise thing to do, I would say. Bump this up a little bit on my end, so I can actually hear the game. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to know how the volume is. Maybe it's a bit quiet, I don't know. I'll check over the VOD. Sometimes you have to do like a full, you know, stream or whatever to get a feel for it. But it's fine. Again, better to be too quiet than too loud. I'm not sure. We will see. Alrighty. Let's go get out freaking thing. Don't miss, whatever you do. There's gotta be space jump, right? Probably. And we need to jump to the tree. And it does seem like, touch wood, we're not having that weird sync issue that only mattered to me with the other capture card either. Which was like, for some reason, my audio monitor would get out of sync, but not on the stream. It was really weird. Seems like that's not happening yet. And I hope it doesn't. Yep, wow, that's pretty interesting. Click the space jump, there we go. Grab this. Grab all the things in here now. And I have to, because we need that morph ball. As soon as I remember how to slope jump, there you go, it's fine. Alright, is everybody gonna bug me? Yes. Go away. You too. We done with all the nonsense? Okay. Now, see if I can remember how to do this, too. Nope, maybe not. This might take a minute. It's been a little while. It's like I can do it, but whether I can do it consistently is, I guess, another question. What's up there, an E-tank? I should grab that too. Lovely. I suppose I need to be marking those too. E-tank. Oh, there we go. It's such a weird jump. Get on in here. Artifact. Nice. I missed the thing. God damn it. I hate how it turns you around to do that. Loose wig? Hi. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Welcome in. Let me mark this thing. Let me do one of these. What's up? Howdy, friends. What were you playing? Metroid Zero mission? How was that? What were you up to? Thank you for sending folks my way. There we go. Those are bombs, that reasonably makes sense. In here we have an ice spreader, alright, we're just finding all the things. That's pretty nifty. 100%ed? Nice! Is it your first time doing it? First time? Hell yeah. 100% Zero Mission is hard. Like, some of the Shine Spark things are really ridiculous. Looking at you, Chozodia. Finished many times over the years. Yeah. For sure. That's awesome. GG on that. Yeah, I'm over here giving a rando of Prime a go. It's been a little while. Insane Shine Spark puzzles? Yeah, for sure. That's an ice beam. We want that. Yeah, Zero Mission's great. I've been getting back into Fusion a bit because, the multi-world randomizer I play sometimes, it got added into recently, so that's pretty cool. You can't really go wrong with Metroid in general, so, you know. Ice beam, great. We should go see where this elevator goes while we're in the vicinity. It would be smart. Would be good to know. Well, with that ice beam, we can get to Tallon Overworld now, because we saw, the crash site elevator there. But if no one comes to Metroid and games in general, it's fair enough. I can tell you randomizers are quite fun in my, I guess not exactly, what's the word I'm thinking of? biased opinion, I suppose is the word I was thinking of, because I play a lot of randos. That's kind of the main thing for me. Play Metroid Prime Remastered next Monday? Oh, heck yeah. Doing series chronologically, that's fun. Have you played the whole series before? Are there any games you haven't played, or? We'll head back around and grab the stuff for the moment. Play most of it, yeah, awesome. You can skip Other M, trust me. Everything else is good. Save for the DS games and Other M. Yeah. Other M, it exists. Honestly, like, Prime Hunters is okay for what it is. It's not great, but it's alright. I never did play Federation Force. That was like, that's the one Metroid game I haven't played, I think. What was here? It's an E-Tank. I'll take an E-Tank. Let's get it. I can figure out how to jump. Play just for the sake of completing them all? Yeah, you could. Like, eh. You're not gaining much, in my opinion, but you know, it's an option. Don't see 100%ing all of them? That's fair. That is very fair. 100% the ones you like. That's my thoughts on that. 100% Prime though? Yeah. Worthwhile, absolutely. I replayed. I played Remastered when it came out. And yeah, had a really good time with it. It looks amazing too. That's a missile, can't win them all. Nothing else in this general vicinity? I don't believe so. No. So we can go, we should go, yeah, to the rest of the ruins. That's where, like, most of the stuff's gonna be, because Randovania be like that. Did you buy a Wii to stream Prime 2 and 3? Yeah. Trilogy's a good way to play it. It's the Shadow Drop remasters randomly. I mean, I would love that. I don't have high hopes, but I would love to see that. If they had the same level of care and detail that, that the first remaster had, I'd love to see it. Would be great. Two's great. Two's honestly my favorite. 3 is like, I think 3 is the weakest of the Prime games, but I do still like it. That is a missile. Ooh. Must always whistle along with that part, it's very important. Try to bring in more mainstream players with Prime 3. Maybe. It's a little bit more linear, a little bit more handholdy, but it's still pretty good. More E, we like that. Alright, let's scan some symbols. Oh, excuse me, sir. You didn't even damage me, you just knocked me out of the way. That was rude. Well, let's go see what's in here. Do I want it? Not really, but I can get it if I'm quick about it. There you go. Oh, fine. This is why we have E-tanks. Cool. That looks like a missile to me, yeah. You just not, and then never wake up those things. So silly that they give you not one missile door, but two missile doors. I always thought that was kind of silly. Alright, can't see what's up there. Don't have a spider ball. That's okay though. Guess we might need some missiles, so we'll grab the expansion over here too. Yeah. Have a speedrun Prime? Nope. I'm not really a speedrunner myself. At least I don't like to think of myself as one. I've never speedrun anything in my life. But I do play a fair number of randos and stuff where I like to learn tricks and things like that, so... I don't know. You neither? Yeah. It does look fun. Like, I think for speedruns, it has to be a game you really like. A game you're never gonna get sick of, you know? And I can think of several of those, but I don't know. Like, I think if I were to speedrun one game, it would probably be Super Metroid, because that's a game I know really well and like a lot. But, I don't know. I don't know if it's my style. What do we got here? Is it a missile? You bet it is. Seems a bit stressful? Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not for everyone. But I definitely can understand why people like it. It's like, oh yes, I beat my time by like 5 seconds, let's go! And you know, it's that grind to get better and better times. Some people are really into that, and I get it, like, it's cool. Can be cool for sure. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, everyone's favorite boss, who we're just gonna ignore for a minute and see what's in here. Ooh, that's a gravity suit. I will take that. That's pretty good. Yep, just hanging out as it does. Come on. There you go. Any minute now. There's one more, really. How's a randomizer like this work exactly? If you've never, like, seen, like, what a randomizer is, like, basically it shuffles all the items in the game around. And it does so in a way that makes sure that the game is possible, so... Randomizers always have, like, I guess what you'd call logic, which is essentially, how do I get to these items? What items do I need to get to these locations? Stuff like that, and it does it in a way that makes sure the game is actually possible to beat. This is done with Randomania, which is a program that randomizes several Metroid games. The interesting thing about Randomania is that it also allows you to turn on tricks. So like you can set the, oh, I know how to do this trick, so it can put certain things in logic, as it were. I am by no means an expert at this game, but I know a few little things here and there. Game running on Wii? So I have this running on my Wii U, yeah. With the power of homebrew. This is the GameCube version. There we go. That's all of those. Yes, indeed. The Wii U is quite useful for homebrew? Yeah, absolutely. Pretty nice stuff you can do. Honestly, all the Nintendo consoles have some good reasons to homebrew them. And for me, I just like dumping my own ROMs, ISOs, cartridges, whatever. That's an artifact. We like that. Now, I think it is in logic for me to do this stupid trick, so let's do it. You may think you need Spider Ball for this, but you just kind of rub yourself against the track a little bit. And you find the right angle. There you go, and you'll just kind of walk up it. It's pretty great. Like there. And just kind of roll on in. There you go. Yep, the spider shuffle. It only works with that specific Spider Ball track, but it's really funny that it does. We can see what's up here. We need Spider Ball to get it. I can't see. That looks... Is that a wave beam? I think that's a wave beam. Okay. Good to know. I guess we'll activate the Chozo Ghost. At least we have super missiles to make them easier to deal with. Hello, friend. You hate these guys? Yeah, they're annoying. Don't worry, once you know the Chozo Ghost formula, they're easy. The formula is 1 charge shot plus 1 super missile equals 1 dead ghost. Now, you may also think you need Spider Ball for this room, but don't worry, this is Metroid Prime, and you can just stand on everything in this game, so there you go. Mostly just because they're annoying? True. Oh, we need Wave Beam. Right. The ice one... We'll get to a check, actually, won't it? This is the one that makes the path down the bottom. Yeah. They are pretty annoying, it is true, I must agree. And that's a miss-up, can't win them all. Maybe the game does want me to go back to Tallon at this point. I could see it. Can we get to Crossway from here? Maybe we can. Or is it a wave beam door here? No, it's not. Okay. That's a power bomb, which we probably want. I've never been great at this trick, but I don't know, I've struggled with it. Okay, here. This is the part I always get wrong, is like, I don't know if you just have to be facing a certain... There we go, I got it. I guess you have to be facing a certain direction. I'm gonna count that as having power bombs. Even if we only have one, it's still something. And that's just another way back to there. Oh, this is actually a power door on this side. Okay, we'll just go that way then. Ah. Cool, that was a worthwhile expedition. For the power bomb, anyway. Even if it's only one, I don't know if it's in logic. Like, if logic expects you to have main power bombs, I'm actually not sure. I mean, I guess we can go fight Flagra. Getting anything else around? Because we can't get over this way, sadly. No, I don't think so. You really need that Spider Ball, then. That needs Varia. Yeah, okay. Always be saving. It's a good idea to save, generally speaking. Should do it. Is wise. kind of want to come back to Flagra, to be honest. It took you just over 8 hours for Zero mission. That's fair. It's hard. And especially like if you're not familiar, like super familiar with the game, and if it's been a while, totally makes sense. Especially if you like don't like really know where all the stuff is. Because the map sure ain't gonna tell you sometimes. Yeah, I guess let's head back to Tallon Overworld, see what we can do. Beat it in like 3 or 4 hours pretty easily, yeah. Getting all the items, it's a different story, huh? It's funny how that works. Okay. They're incredibly well hidden. Yup, absolutely. Then there's the Shine Sparks. Yep, they are tough if you're not used to them. Like, the one in Chozodia is very hard. That's an E-tank. We like that. We will take it. Yay. Yeah. Okay. We do have gravity to go down that way, but no wave beam to do anything. So we won't. We should be able to get the item down here, though. Hop on down. Oh, I actually was standing next. That's fine. We can just slope jump. Yup. Yup. Hey, fellas, didn't expect me to be here, did you? This game has the best atmosphere. It's certainly up there. I still think the GameCube version, like, holds up really well in that regard. And then Remaster comes out and is, like, one of the best looking games on the Switch, you know? Plenty of health, we like that. Nobody expects the Samus Inquisition, yeah, exactly. What we got over here? It's a spider ball, alright, there we go. We can go get a wave beam with that. That is pretty good. Couple more things to check out while we're here. Let's go to the temple and we'll see all our artifact hints and see how bad the seed is. You just know they're gonna put one in processing center access and make me sad. For reference, that's the one behind Omega Pirate. Yeah. You're in a Wii U for most Nintendo randos? I mean, it depends on the game. Oftentimes, emulators are fine. I used to play this on emulator, but my PC has kind of gotten not great as of late, so I've started playing it on Wii U instead. But for most cases, emulation usually works fine. It's a missile. Alrighty. Alright, what do we got? Let's see it. That can actually run Prime decently on Dolphin? Yeah, nice. Artifact Warrior Security Cave, fine. They'll struggle at times? Yeah. Plasma Processing, okay, fair enough. Security Access A, I don't remember what room that is. Got that one. Prime 2 is definitely, Prime 2 is very hard, yeah. Arbor Chamber, okay, so we need, Plasma and X-Ray and Grapple and a bunch of things. Tower of Light. Jeez. Your Mac to run it? Well, yeah, it's also a tough game. Yeah, my PC struggled with it too. Phase 1 Mining Tunnel, okay. Fiery Shores, not too bad. Main Quarry, okay. Lots of Phase 1 mines. Root Cave. Well, we're on the way to that. Well, we'll be able to get both there. Quarantine, okay. So Thardas and the room next to him. I think. That all of them? I think that's all of them. Let's double check the log. Definitely a comfort game? Yeah, same. Cool. Alright. Got them all there if we need them. Hey, was that a question mark? Hold on. Making sure I didn't miss one. No, we're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, my PC really struggles with Prime 2, so definitely better for me to play it on something like this instead. Roll on out of here. We can see where the other elevators go, but I do kind of want to head back to Chozo Ruins. Because we know we can get a wave beam now. And that would help. Quite a bit. Can I get a remaster open and we'll drop Prime 2 on the GameCube app? That would be a decent compromise, but honestly, I'd love to see a remaster because it deserves it. Like, I don't know, you can't just remaster the first game, right? Like, you gotta do the other ones. At least in my opinion. I'm totally not biased and don't really like Metroid or anything, but like, you know. Yeah, let's just see where this goes real quick. Not gonna actually go this way unless it's like there's an item we can get super fast. Excited for Prime 4? Yeah, me too. It's gonna be interesting, that. Enter on a quarantine cave. Alright, well. Good to know. Ice door. And then we need plasma for an item there, so don't worry about that. Okay. Can you slope jump this? Yeah, you can. Wii U run GameCube games? Not officially, but with some homebrew shenanigans it can. Which is what I'm doing. Missile. Yeah, they made it backwards compatible with Wii and not GameCube, I guess. Ew, no. Well, that's about everything I wanted to do there, so I guess we'll just head back to the ship, save, and warp to start. Since we want to be back in Chozo anyway, so we can get that wave beam. Pick up Wii U and get Prime Trilogy? Yeah, that's, I mean, if you're playing casually, Trilogy is like the best way to play them. I personally really like the Wii remote controls. Not everybody was a fan of them, but I think they're very good. Metroid Prime 3 a lot for that reason? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in that case, it's worth playing the trilogy just for that, honestly. Like, just being able to play them in a way that's really comfy and nice. Yeah. Yeah. You can't go wrong with the Prime games. Can't go wrong with Metroid in general, except that certain other Metroid game. There we go. Okay. I know, it does, you're right. That was on purpose. Alright, let's go get that wave beam. If I can figure out how to jump. There we go. And well, now with a spider ball, I feel better about doing Flagra because we can just spider ball back up the track. Although we have the means to do it legit anyways. What was in here? Was a missile, right? Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Pardon me, fellas. You as well. Go grab our wave beam first and foremost. since we have Spider now, back in, what is the room? Dynamo. We can do a few more things. Where am I going? The wrong way. I know this game really well. Wave beam will also lead to a lot more, elevators too, which we should probably check while we're in the area. Yep, we can just do this the boring normal way, look at that. Now you might think we need a boost ball for this, but don't worry. We can do some shenanigans. Just gonna try to ignore the ghosts. There we go. Flawless. Now wave beam. And we'll go see what the item over here is. Just cause we can. And now we're up here, roll on through, and there we go. Open this little shortcut because we can. Now again, you might think you need boost ball for this room, but don't worry, we can just jump off this guy. It's great. We love that. Excuse me? Thank you. Open up. Thank you. Always be saving. I mean, depending on where these elevators go, we could even just, ignore Flagra for a while. It is, yeah. It was very similar. As main quarry. There's an artifact we can get. And there's like one thing with a power bomb really early we can grab. I don't love the idea of being here at this point in the game, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's cool how they've kind of set that up. Like that. Got some pirates. Who will show up eventually, I assume. Maybe. There you are. Took your time. Hey. Will lead directly into Metroid 2? That would be neat to see, actually. The Mocktroids in the trailer were there? Oh. Move a big old crane. For ourselves an artifact. There we go. Yay. Move that back. As we can. We'll go peek and see what this item here is, because it's right here, basically. Silex is a misdirect for the true villain? I could see that. Oh yeah, this was one too. Alright, cool. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving now. Don't really want to do anything else here. Anybody would be offering a power bomb, though. I would welcome that. No, of course not. There we go. We'll come back here when we're better. They are not a joke. You are certainly right about that. Exactly. Alrighty. Save again, because it takes but a moment, and then we'll go see where the other elevator takes us. Do. Magma workstation is actually not heated. We could go this way, see what's around. Because we have one power bomb, we can open the way. Yep, makes perfect sense, don't worry about it. It's just a Willy Wonka elevator, you know, it's fine. Those nerds out of the way. What's the item in here? Yes, I'll be taking that. Now this isn't actually in logic because we don't have the thermal visor. There is a trick to turn on for, like invisible objects. But like, nah, I prefer to have the stuff for it. But that's not gonna stop me from doing this. Camera. Wrong way. Yep, you can, if you know where they are. And you can land on the invisible platforms with X-ray, without X-ray too, I mean to say. The only thing you absolutely need X-ray for is to fight Omega Pirate. You actually can't damage Omega Pirate without X-ray visor. Oh, that's Varia. Oh, wow. I thought that was Phazon suit, but still, that's great. That's funny. Okay, so logically, we need a thermal visor for that. So, that's good to know. We will keep that in mind and probably not worry about it. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Great Tree Hole lower. We don't have a boost ball to open the shortcut there. We could go backwards through the frigate, I guess. We could do that. Do I want to do that? Maybe. Or we could just go this way. Ugh. Now it's like I have choices. God. Oh, there was that. I did mean to go back and do that, and I just didn't. Let's stay in logic. We'll go back for now. Makes sense to stay in logic, I think. Follow the expected path. I just killed you guys. Get out of here. Aw. Thought I could make that. There's probably more stuff still in Shows of Ruins, so we should go, you know, do that. Can I get through the door, though? The answer may surprise you. There we go. Pardon me. I think what your least favorite area in this game is? Probably Basil Mines for me. Like, it's not bad, but it's very combat focused. The frigate? I don't mind the frigate. The music's pretty. It can be a pain to get through, I'll give you that, but I like the music. Little 10-year-old Saywood definitely struggled with Phasal Mines a lot. Alrighty, we're back again. Always be saving, because what else would you do? Just the smart thing to do, really. Alright, we'll head on back. And then I guess we'll fight Flogger and all that is fine. It's a thing that we can do, so we should do it. Yeah, progress. Or maybe not, it could be a missile, you know? But we gotta find out. Oh yeah, I wanted to check Dynamo, we'll go do that as well. I think it's actually faster to go this way. Bonk. This way. Annoying to have to backtrack this, but it's okay. Here we go. Alright, I bet this is gonna be a missile. Told ya. Just had a feeling. Has to do less damage with Varia. Well, each suit you get does reduce the damage you take, so generally speaking, yeah. But as for whether it specifically does stuff with acid, I don't think so. Alright, let's go beat up a big flower. We might as well get it out of the way. Deal with some annoying ghosts as well. That one. Or we can just ignore the annoying ghosts, which is what I'm gonna try to do, I guess. Go. In we get. Probably they put a missile duel there for good measure. You know, there's a way to fight Flagra faster with like space jump, and you can reach the little morph ball slots. I don't remember. I think I did that last time, and now I kind of don't remember how I did it. See if I can figure it out. Maybe you have to stun him first. Not sure. I'll just do it the normal way to start. This fight's a lot faster when you can skip all the cutscenes, by the way. There you go. Ah. You just kind of do that. That does work. I've done that before. I thought I'd done it before. It's the whole Nintendo genre? What is? How's it going, Luna? Last one you can skip all the cutscenes? That's fair, yeah. You are right about that. Alright, would you stop this, please? I'm gonna try this again. That should be it. Yes. Just kind of wedge yourself in there. That's cool. That should work. Perfect. What do we win? A missile, yeah! Well, that. Not. Oh, hey, so Luna, I got a new capture card and I'm giving it a test run literally right now. I went for an Avermedia one, and it seems like it's doing pretty okay, so that's good. Yeah, I remember you mentioned it. And Ilya said they reviewed pretty well too, so... I don't have to listen back to the VOD, but I'm not noticing any issues here with, like, me listening back and everything right now, so it seems pretty good. Yes! I really did. Those first 4 parts were the most frustrating and taxing mentally and sad edits I've ever done in my life. And I never want to have to do that again. So yeah. There were some other issues with it too. The occasional audio hiccups that not the crackles, but like little hiccups that happen sometimes every once in a while too. I haven't gotten any of those yet on this. So, I don't know. Seems good. Doing all the way over there, sir. I figured that wasn't gonna hit, but it was worth a shot. Good sign it ain't my laptop. Yeah, true. That's a good point. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, considering how old this thing is. Yeah, it's also a missile. Alright. We tried. Okay. That's kind of everything around here, right? Oh, Tower of Light. Yes, we can go over there. In fact, we know there's an artifact there. But how are you doing, Luna? I didn't even say hi. Gosh. How are you? How's things? I did? Oh, it shows how much I'm paying attention. Jeez. But how are you? How's things? What's happening? How's life? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to stop by your streams in a while. I hope you've been doing well on that front. Everything going to crap. Kind in survival mode? Oh gosh. Haven't streamed in 2 weeks? Ah, jeez. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm sure things will work out if you just keep on doing your best. That's what I always say to these kind of situations. That was close. We should have the missiles to do this the normal way, but I'll try to do it the fancy way. But we'll go grab this item first. E-tank, lovely. Gonna lose your job, just a question of time. Brother will need some kind of hearts or... Oh my god, that's... Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. That's scary, man. Oh gosh. Well, I truly think if you just keep on doing your best, you'll figure something out, you know? All you gotta do is stay positive. Oh. I'll just do that again 2 more times in a row. Ready to call the ambulance for the first time ever. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. I can save this by getting around. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Damn it. I'm not very good at this trick. Sometimes I've done really well, and other times I have not. I'll just do it the boring normal way. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure things will get better, though. Yeah, I don't think that speed way to do this is even in logic on my settings. It's just hard, so... I keep accidentally pulling L all the way in, I don't mean to. I was gonna just do that in there, now it's... Oh god, blinding everybody. There we go. Alrighty. Really 5 already? Getting there. Absolutely. Me too. Alright, where to then? That's kind of everything we can do here for the moment. We skipped that one. And yeah, that we need grapple beam. Or what elevators do we have? Lava Lake, we can do out of logic. So maybe I just will. What were our options here? We had, Orangine Cave. Ugh. They might want me to do like Frigate backwards or something. I think we're just gonna go to Magmore, screw it. Who needs logic? Logic's only a suggestion. Although with the health we've got... Oh, I remember last time I played this, I think it was I had to do a heat run to the first room in Magmore to get like the plasma beam. And it was in logic for ages and I just didn't do it. Because I kind of didn't think of it. So we'll just go this way then. This is to Lava Lake, right? Yeah. That's the vanilla elevator, I think. Funny. rolling everywhere because we can. Because it's faster. Alright. Yeah. Who needs logic, right? Logic's for chumps or something, I don't know. What I should be doing is saving the video game. Because, you know, always be saving. Logic is for the Vulcans? Not sure I get the reference on that one. Star Trek. Yeah, I never really watched much of Star Trek, so yeah, you got me on that one. That is a flamethrower. Lame. But I guess we'll take it. Yeah, I don't really watch TV or movies very much. You'll learn this about me. I missed. Missed again. I would like another powerbomb. Some humans didn't evolve to have emotions the same way, so they're entirely logical. That's interesting. Now that I recall, we can just kind of jump up there. Pretty much, right? Oh. And over here we have a missile, yay! Don't actually need that power bomb. I didn't know these guys could drop those. That's funny. We'll get on with it. There you go. Alright, onward we go. To greater things. Shoot some dudes. We need some missiles, so we should grab those. Then we can just freeze these guys and they won't ever unfreeze. Gonna log onto the other guy. There we go. Couple items we can grab up here. More over. Fair enough. Let's see where this goes. And drawing a shorelines, fair enough. We might come back to that. Also, is that even randomized? No need for a boost ball here because we have a friend down here who can help us. Like so. Plenty of missiles around these parts. There's the item. It's another missile. That's fine. This way is the item? Where am I? Other way is the item. Well, there's the item in that room too, you know what I mean. This is the one I'm thinking of. Makes me wonder if maybe this Varia suit is like late in the logic, because it's a whole bunch of missiles, huh? Wah! Yeah, exactly. Wah, Rio suit. I did that wrong. That's what I meant. Missile? Nope, artifact, okay. Let's grab it. I love you can just not mothball this, it's funny. You're... Our artifact, always gotta knock those down as soon as I get them, otherwise I'll forget and it'll be bad. Let's see where this elevator takes us to. Great Tree Hall Upper. One thing we can get. If we get a power bomb, we can do, well, no, we can't. We don't have boost ball. I was gonna say we can do, what's the place? Life Grove, but no, we actually can't. Twist on recommend categories on the left side after recommended channels. Oh, really? Recommended categories, interesting. I'm gonna throw out a guess and say just chatting and hot tubs are the two top categories right now. Because that sounds like a very Twitch thing to do, regardless of whether you've actually spent any time in those categories. It's an E. We will take an E. We'll actually hop up here, just to open this for later. We can't actually go this way yet without a boost ball. But we might as well get it ready if we ever come back. Which might be a waste of time, but, you know, who cares? Choose your last few watch categories. That's cool. For me, I don't think that would be useful. Just because, like, I don't know, for me, I don't really go seeking out new people to watch. I'm very shy when it comes to that. I'll just stick with the same group of friends I've had for the past 5 years, and, you know, that's that. It's worked out pretty okay for me. You're not shy, you just don't like people. That's fair. I can understand that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I don't know, especially when it comes to like rating. I'm very cautious about, you know, rating someone I've never, you know, seen before. Yeah, let's go to Great Tree Hall lower, and then we can go backwards through the frigate. That might lead to something. I don't know. Every other month you unfollow a bunch of people. Fair enough, yeah. I should probably do the same as a bunch of people I haven't actually watched in forever, that I just kind of have on my follows. But also in some ways I kind of feel bad about unfollowing because, I don't know, every number is important to some people. It's been a while since you kept some new follows? How do you mean? Like people follow and then unfollow after a bit? That does happen to me sometimes, I've noticed too. Which is kind of weird. It's like, why follow in the first place then? I'm gonna go through the lava, screw this. Oh, bad for time in the end, you don't give a crap. People unfollow you and you don't watch most of the follow channels to remove the bloatiness. That's fair, yeah. Well, hope you don't unfollow me. I would actually be upset. I don't know, I like my friends. I say this as a joke. To be clear. You follow you and unfollow shortly after, but you man follow some new people, watch it shortly and unfollow because man. That's fair, yeah. So if there's a way to do this without grapple beams, it would be nice to just get this while we're here. I bet you can do something with this guy. That might be a thing, you know. Like a really, really good dash? That might be a thing. That might be a thing. Oh, I don't have boost ball. Never mind. What you need? Is it boost? Yeah, it's boost you need. Yeah. Still, that's interesting. That could be a thing. Had someone follow you then immediately unfollow? That is weird. Yeah. People are strange. I don't know. Now, which one was it? It was this one. Yeah. You'd follow me? Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm kind of okay. I don't know. Promise not to unfollow. Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And a few months ago, someone came from YouTube Shorts, followed, so you don't clear Kaizo levels in 2 minutes and unfollowed. Did they actually, like, say that? Or, like, that's weird. Of course you don't clear Kaizo levels in 2 minutes. No one does, unless you're, like, freaking Juz Cook or someone. I don't know. Haven't kept up with Kaizo in a long time. Not everyone on Twitch is a pro gamer. Absolutely. Didn't say it like that, but you could guess from the vibes. Fair. That's a shame. People shouldn't be so judgmental about that kind of stuff either. I don't know why they are. Yeah, it's Kaizo, exactly. It's not easy stuff. Especially not on stream. Like, I think that's something that people who don't stream don't realize, is streaming is a lot harder than it looks. What's TikTok? Real people is only used to seeing the clears and not the grind. Yeah. Yeah. And it's, I don't know, it's a shame. People don't get, like, the full context of a stream that way. I'm not sure if it's logical to go backwards, like, without thermal visor to get, like, all the items in here. But we can do it. Saves us having to go forwards the front way, I guess. And thankfully we do have a super missile to get the other one here. We like the pretty music. Which one is it? One of them. You just want instant gratification. Yeah. If that's the case, I don't know that Twitch is the right place for that. If you want instant gratification, like, I guess go watch a YouTube video? I don't know how to put that. But, like, yeah, it is like that, isn't it? Don't care about the community? Yeah, that's not cool either. More item in here? More power bombs, we'll take them. Fair enough. Okay, that's about it there. I guess we'll warp to start back. And then, I don't know where we want to go, truth be told. The game probably wants me to do, like, phase on mines at this point. If I had to guess. Save. Warp on back. And then let's have a think. I don't think there's much else we can do in Chozo. Yeah, we need grapple beam for that stuff. Maybe it's, well, there was Andrana, but that's not in logic actually. So I think, yeah, maybe it's phase on mines, and I hate the fact that I'm saying that. But we could also just go to Fendrana, like, out of logic or something. There is a few things there we can do. Maybe that's better, I don't know. We'll stick to what logic feels like it wants me to do here, which is probably phase on mines. We have most of the stuff to get through that place. No boost ball might be problematic though. In fact, yeah, it would be problematic thinking about it. Because you have to turn the laser for the laser thingy. Let me actually look at that. There you go here. And then we'd be stuck there. We could powerbomb that guy. Actually, where we'd get stuck. Unless they want me to do, maybe there's a dash you can do to get across there without grapple. There probably is. I don't know if that's in logic or not. Or we saw the, processing center elevator too. That might even be better then. And that was here, wasn't it? Was it? No, where was that? It was, this side? Oh, where was that? We saw that somewhere. Oh, it was Tallon. Yeah, that might be better. I retract this adventure and we go back. Unfortunately, we don't have main power bombs, because we're gonna need a lot of power bombs for phase on mines, because you just need a lot. Well, we'll see. Silly grass, get out of here. It is spicy grass, you're right. Alrighty. Can I learn how to jump? There we go. Top up our stuff. Spicy grass, yeah. Now, which one was it? One down here. Okay. I don't know if this is where the game is kind of wanting me to go, but I think it makes the most sense right now. So we'll give it a shot. You can just jump from here, come on. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be a time. Gonna be an experience. You know, there's like a lot of artifacts here. So we'll just kind of get them as we go, I assume. Like your Halo? That's fair. I think people did make that comparison, which is weird to me because they're very different games. Kind of guessed where that platform was. Never had an Xbox? That's fair. Halo's pretty good. At least the ones I played. I liked them. Yeah, this guy. Blah. Get frozen, idiot. That missed, apparently. Oh. Now, I'm not certain I want to go that way, because we don't have a boost ball to go back, so I think I'd rather go backwards through here for now. And once we've done all that stuff, we can go that way. I feel like Halo's not really your style of game. Yeah, that's fair. Shooters aren't for everyone. More power bombs is definitely appreciated. If I can get them. There we go. Alright, this is to the big puzzle room, isn't it? Absolutely. There's people out there that, like... I don't know, it feels like, oh, Metroid Prime's the best first-person shooter I've ever played. It's like, it's not really a shooter, though. Like, people with that logic probably think Portal is a great first-person shooter as well. It's first-person and it's got shooting in it, right? And it's like, doesn't really work that way in my opinion. Let me drop down here. Definitely a bold choice to go first person with Prime. It worked out really well though. It was great, but it's not Metroid. Like we said, you didn't have an Xbox One, but you did have a GameCube. Yeah. I think, I don't really remember because I was like, what, 7 when this game came out. I think people were really worried it was going to be like a generic action-y shooter. And then it turned out to be, you know, it replicated the Metroid formula really well and translated the series into 3D really well. Yeah, I was a Nintendo kid too. I got an Xbox in high school because all my friends had one basically and I needed to play something with them, so. Game Boy and N64, your first consoles? Yeah, kinda same. My dad had a Super Nintendo, which I did play a bit as a kid, but when he came home with an N64, I was like, that was the thing I played a lot as a kid. Now, I reckon we might be able to do some kind of dash to get across here. And use this. Yes. Oh, I'm... That's the wrong way, actually. My mistake. Oops. That's fine, then. I wonder if you can just L-jump this. Oh, you totally can. Okay. Played so much Yoshi's Island? Yeah, nice. Wave Buster, we'll take it. We shouldn't go backwards that way. So that guy, I don't even know if that's in logic with, like, not, you know, power bombs anyway. Because if we go down here, see that guy and we can save at that spot. Yeah, we'll do that. Super Godzilla, I don't think I know that one. That's funny. Not a great game, but certainly unique. I mean, there's a lot of old games like that. For sure. Definitely. Now you dudes show up. You're only playing it on stream one day? Heck yeah. I mean, play the games you love, you know? That's what it's all about. I've always just played what I feel like playing, you know? Heck yeah. That's even better. Excuse me, sir. Any classic films on VHS? Yeah, nice. That's awesome. One more power bomb to bust through here. Haven't found a lot of value here, actually, have we? Render from Blockbuster often? That's awesome. I love that. I hope there might be some power bombs. Maybe, possibly. Yes. Very good. Rip Blockbuster? True. For me, my local video shop, actually rented games and stuff. So, like, I ended up playing, like, some pretty obscure, like, N64 games just because they had some weird stuff there. And then they ended up letting you actually buy some of them, and I still have some of those old carts. What do we got here? Ooh, that's a visor. Whichever one it is, it's good and we want it. If it's thermal, then our Varia suit's in logic now. The rude spot for that, I have to go all this way for it. Oh, hey, we can just skip that. Rendered Star Fox 64 more time. That's great, though. X-ray. All right. That's good. That's a convenient spot for that. Should have just bought it? Yeah. I never actually owned the cartridge of that. I think I played it on, like, Wii Virtual Console back in the day. Semi's old and had no concept of value. Yeah. It's the same thing with me. It's like some of these games, like childhood games that I ended up selling. And it's like, no, you shouldn't sell them. You should keep them because they're childhood games and you have memories with them and stuff. And it's like, nowadays, I wish I did keep them. You own the cartridge now? Yeah, great. Hold on to those games. They are worth a lot and not just in money, in my opinion. Paid a premium for it? Yeah, for sure. Understandable. Some retro games can be pretty on the expensive side these days, which is a shame, but that's how it is. There's only one item out here, but we just got X-Ray, so it's in logic. One of the more sought after titles? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the item up here is actually something. Do we have the power bombs to get it right now? Yes. Okay. Is that a power bomb down there? Yes. Thank you. It is a very good one, I must agree. I actually don't know that this X-ray's in logic because we need boost ball to get back, but we can warp to start anyway. But that is interesting. Yeah, it's a great game. It's been a while since I played Star Fox 64. I must admit. Roll on through. Wait for me. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Pretty good. And then we need plasma beams to go further that way. So let's head on back. So I feel like we probably need the boost ball for that to be in logic. Because we would need it to get back. Unless you can slope jump out of the vent shaft, but I don't know that you can. At least I'm not sure. You stop that. So I guess we'll warp to start here. And since we've warped to start, we're at Chosen Ruins, we can go check the grapple beam stuff over there. Since there are a few of those. Is this willing to drop power bombs again? Yes, it is. Good, good, good. We need those. Now, it could be that one dude we can power bomb at the near the start of Hazel Mines, but we got other things to do. At this rate, we might just be able to skip Thermal Visor. We can fight Thardus without it. It's annoying, but we can. Boost ball would be great. Like, boost and plasma are kind of the main things we need, looking at our items there. Most expensive N64 game you've seen is Majora's Mask. Yeah! It does go for a bit. I got a US copy on eBay kind of recently. At a pretty decent price because it had like a chip in the side of the cart, but it still worked just fine and I was able to dump the ROM just fine. That's kind of the main reason I wanted it. Do all the US carts of that have like that cool holographic logo on the front? That's neat. My crappy PAL copy sure doesn't get that. Pokemon Game Boy games? Yeah. That's a special edition. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. What do we got in here? An E-Tank. I think I can skip that. Also, we need a boost ball to get that anyways. Alright, that wasn't too helpful. I guess there is the back of... If we go to Quarantine Cave now, there is probably a few things we can do. And that was back at here, wasn't it? If I go here and I go... Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Because now with the grapple beam, I reckon that's a pretty Pretty good spot to go. The other trouble with Game Boy Pokemon games is that so many of them are repros, and that sucks a lot. I just hate that repro carts are even a thing, to be honest. The label looked like a raccoon scratched it or a chicken. That's funny. It was authentic, though. That's good, yeah. If it's authentic, like, I don't mind about the label thing so much. Yeah, good. Yeah. Fresh Patcher as well is nice of them to do that. You since sold it? Aw. I think it was probably worth a bit, but still, I don't know. I always like keeping my games these days. And your SP? Ah, I still have my old red SP. Having car trouble and some financial issues there. Understandable. It sucks that that happens, but you know, your life does come first, understandably. Living is pretty important. Who would have thought? Your hands on an analog pocket? Oh, yeah. That does look cool. It seems like really hard to get those, though. Now, again, we could just fight Thardus, and we probably should while we're here. It's gonna be annoying, but we can. Unless there's like a plasma beam around, we'll check up above, but we'll go this way first. We can go backwards through the... through the Space Pirate base as well. Analog and... Right, they are working on that, aren't they? That's a missile, good. Alright. Check all the stuff here first. Then we'll go to the... I guess we'll go to Space Pirate base. I like this song a lot. This one's nice. I didn't actually see what was down there, but we can get it, so... Oh, there you go. There we go. That's what we like to see. That is excellent. Very convenient as well, because there's a plasma beam check over here too. I need to send this down. Metroid lore. Look at in Zero Mission added detail of her original ship getting shot down. Explain why she has a new one in Prime. That's a good point, actually. You know, I never thought of that. That does make sense. Friends, I got a spicy beam for you. Full power suit in Trezoria is the prime suit. Of sorts. I mean, you get gravity suit with it, I suppose, but yeah, kind of. That was interesting. Why did we not grab the thing, Samus? The heck was that? Thank you. Design's the same, 2D sprite. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Alrighty. Send me over here, sir. Spherical shoulders, the little fins. True, yeah. Guess I never really noticed that, but that's true. Artifact, lovely. Take the bottom path, I suppose. What we want? Yeah. Boost ball and Phazon suit is all we need here, really. Thermal would be nice, but not necessary. Yeah. True. Get out of here. That's a missile. I played Dread? Yep, Dread's great. Dread's very good. Yeah, very, very good game. And that... Ah, there's our boost ball. Okay. It all makes sense now. Cool. Probably needed to get that first before I was supposed to go get grapple beam and stuff, but, you know, we got it now. Possibly a favorite 2D Metroid? Yeah, it's definitely a good one. I think for me that goes to Super. But, Dread's really great as well. Where the heck am I? Here we go. Yeah, I like Super a lot. Hey Misty, how's it going? Good morning to you. They're neck and neck? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, onward we go to greater things. The Space Pirate Base will be up next. And again, GG on that. Like, I think 100%ing any Metroid game is not easy. There's usually some really tricky pickups. Cut both your hand pretty badly yesterday. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can feel a bit better. Replace with arm cannons. There you go. Yeah. That'll solve the problem. Yeah. And you get to look really cool. What's not to love? Maybe you don't get hands, but like hands are overrated, right? Totally. Create so many new problems? I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. That's a missile. We are certainly not going to depower the base for a missile. Enough out of you. And you. Love to make a power suit cosplay? That would be pretty cool. Ah, boxes. Okay. Hello, everybody. Where's the item? It's here. It's a missile. I mean, I hope not, Misty. Don't see them that often online. Yeah. I was not actually thinking about it. Yeah, you see Zero Suit a bit. I suppose Zero Suit's probably easier. Ah, there's Thermal. Okay, cool. Grab that. Cool. It is now a search for the Phazon suit. Which we do need to get all the artifacts. Because there's one in Phazon Mining Tunnel. Yeah. Oh my god, it's a Metroid, I don't care. Oh god, yeah, true. It'd be like the space pirates in this game. They try to replicate the morph ball and end up with broken bones. I remember that one. Samus and her civvies, yeah. I'm gonna try to do this just for fun. Alright. Do one more. You can get this check without Plasma Beam if you jump off these boxes and you can shoot a missile at a fairly precise angle. There you go. Oh, it's main power bombs. Nice. Cool. That is appreciated. Unfortunately, I'm not sure where the trigger for starting the fight is. Yeah. I don't know if you can, like, get around that or not. So, the ones we've been picking up are, like, the expansions, which give you 1. Main power bomb is the one you would normally get in vanilla that gives you 4. Yeah. I know there's more of you. Done? There we go. Violence was the answer? Of course it was. Often is in this game. Not always, but a fair amount of the time. Certainly not. And have you seen how mad she gets at the end of Dread? Can you blame her? There's a missile up there. Yeah. Missile? Missile. It's fine. Get across. That's fine. I think I might have wanted to save, but not a big deal. But she does it in an alien language. Yeah. I thought that was really cool. Same, Misty, are you sure? French? French is not an alien language. At least I don't think it is. I could be wrong, I suppose. Quebec French? Yeah, okay. It's the worst kind. I mean, what? That's the wrong weapon. E. We will take E. Conveniently, they do let you scan this from the back, so you can actually go through. Miss anything? Yeah, that was a missile. That was a missile. That was a missile. Okay, we're good. Fortunately, we've got more dudes to fight in here, too. But we have a plasma beam. They'll go down in no time, so it's fine. I have literally no idea what that says, I'm afraid. Like, actually no clue. I mean, that's just because I don't know French, though, Misty. I'm sorry. Hey, dude. How's it going? You're not supposed to come in this way from the back. Yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Got an item to grab. But he was T-posing? He kind of was, yeah. You don't T-pose? I can't say I do, personally. Are you a completed project? Gosh, ridiculous. Not an NPC? No. Certainly not. Alright, let's go save first. Yeah, totally. Always be saving, because it's smart. Just a generally good thing to do. You have a... Oh, yes. Is the reward 500 gold or something? Just a hunch. Just had a feeling, you know? Alright, Thardus. Let's do it. Because we have a thermal visor this time. Shoot him up. But you're rolling around. You are not Sonic. You are not rolling around. I mean, I guess you are rolling around, but probably not at the speed of sound. Who named Thardus? Probably someone at Nintendo, I imagine. This is a bunch of rocks. I have to say, I think the boss design is one of the weaker points of Prime 1. Is the Space Pirates? Maybe. Get crushed by hundreds of tons of rock. Completely fine. Samus armor's no joke. Yeah. Fine. Don't worry about it. She's probably had worse situations. Pretty easy with a plasma beam. Love all the bosses in Prime? Yeah, they're alright to fight. But I feel like just the designs are not that great. We've got several big robots, big plant monster, big rock monster, several big space pirates. It's just kinda I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, big Metroid, I suppose, in a sense too. Yeah. Yeah, the first form of Prime is fun. Second form is pretty lame. I don't know. The final fight is kind of eh. Do be rolling. He does. Alright, give me my artifact. Thank you. And we'll go get the other one. Which, we can just grab from here, can't we? So cool, you can just do that. Oh, I bonked the ceiling? That's a new one. Yep, bye, rock guy. There we go. Artifact. Oh, that's not an artifact. I thought it was. What do I actually have left? Harbor chamber. Yeah, we can get there now. Plasma processing. Right, we can get that too. Hazel mining tunnel. We need Phazon suit. Root cave is also kind of on the way. Okay, so we just need Phazon suit for that. That's it. And now that I've said that, it's probably gonna be vanilla because the game hates me. This seed has been pretty kind of cruisy, so yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they put the Phazon suit somewhere stupid. Massive arm cannon that can shoot unfold energy. Can't maintain a thermal visor. Yeah, it is kind of strange that, isn't it? Scramble my visor. Alright, there's a few things to check here because we haven't even really been to the front of Phendrana at all, so perhaps we'll find what we're looking for here. That's a missile, so that ain't it. Yep. Randos will put you in situations like that where you have stuff you were not supposed to have for an early part of the game, and it's great. I think that's a missile. Yeah. Yeah, it's a missile. We don't need that. Didn't mean to do that, but that was kind of cool. We will skip the missile. And a breakfast burrito with scrambled eggs, cheeses, and bacon. That does sound pretty good. Okay. The search for the Phazon suit is what we are on right now. That's an E-tank, which we probably don't need at this point. Also an E-tank, it's right there, so I'm gonna grab it. There's also the two items out this way. I should have just unlocked the door. Yep. Yep, sure is. Okay, what do we got here? Perhaps a phase-on suit? It would be appreciated, game. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, ice doesn't like fire. How weird is that? Yeah, we love missiles. Missiles are great. Totally what we need. More of those? I think we can skip them at this point, to be honest. Metroid is a game that has a lot of missiles in it, to be fair. Must be. Got to shoot that like a dummy. Something called Canadian bacon, but you've never seen it in your entire life. Are you sure it's not a myth? Honestly, this sounds like the start of a joke. Canadian bacon's not actually Canadian? I would believe that, to be honest. Oh, yeah, we gotta hop in first. Nope. Yep, we love Chozo bowling. Chozo bowling is great. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Oh, what are you doing, man? Thank you. Nope. I feel like there's not many places. It might just be phase-on mines then. It could well be behind Omega Pirate. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past the game. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm running this off a USB hard drive, which is recommended. I don't know if I saved earlier, but I want to save now, so I'm going to. So I did. Let's have a think. I don't think I missed anything else. Everything there. This goes back to here, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, we need that. And then yeah, it's probably phase-on mines. I feel like I've kind of checked most everything else at this point. These ones are specifically the charge beam. Or missiles. Alright. Do. Where? Right ahead. Roll on through. You stop that. You as well. That actually go right. Oh yeah, there is Life Grove, which could have a thing. We should check it. Do that while we're passing by. Alright. It wasn't a Metroid Metal, not in a very long time. I do remember there were a few of those like Metroid Metal channels back in the day. That were pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, come on. This one's always a struggle for some reason. It does, yeah. There we go. Dang it. Dang it. Tony Choso Pro Skater, yeah. Samus Aran's Pro Skater. No. What if I just don't pick that up? Do the ghosts spawn? I actually don't know. Because they're bird people. Yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Thank you for flying right into my face. Oh, come on. I see you over there, sir. What are you doing? Thank you. Huh. Well, that was not it, but that's okay. We had to check it, so we did. Yeah, I still think it's probably phase-on mines then. Like lower phase-on mines. And if it's not, I'll be annoyed, because it's annoying to go through that place. Wrong way. I'm smart. I know this game really well. zoom on over. First mention of the Chozo was in the Super Metroid manual. I could not Metroid 1 even? Yeah. I would have thought maybe Metroid 1 would have had something. Not specifically named in Metroid, okay. Right. Oh yeah. Is this the one where we... Yeah. You might be thinking, oh no, we have to do the whole big long spider ball puzzle, but we ain't got time for that. This is a randomizer. Instead, we're just gonna get over here. I remember how to do this. Up, there we go. We can jump on this thing, and there you go. Pretty great, right? Yep, parkour. Metroid Prime's just a parkour game, really, if you think about it. Alright, onward we go. To this away. We want to go... Where do we want to go? I think to Reflecting Pool. This way? Yeah. If we go Reflecting Pool, we can go to Main Quarry. I suppose that works. I think Main Quarry was over there. Mirror's Edge, but with more pew-pew, exactly. And I never played Mirror's Edge, but that sounds about right to me. Prime's the first game to really expand the Chozo lore? Yeah, I would say so, given all the scans and such. Really is, yeah. They do a great job with that. And the nice thing about it is that if you're not interested in it, you don't have to read it. The story is optional too. And some people don't care about that. Fair enough. But I like that it's there. It's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that too. Okay. Should go check that as well. Save first. Oh, go away. I'm gonna activate this now. Yes, actually. Hey, there it is. Alright. That's what you call go mode. So let's go and grab all the things. Okay, so we go main quarry to go all the way down to get that. Then we can warp to start, and then we need... Yeah, the other ones are in Tallon. What do we get? We got Phazon Suit. So we are ready to go. We just have to grab the other artifacts now. And I made it a nice kind of orangey yellow this time. You can change the colors of the suits, which is fun. It's kind of more of a green. I don't mind it though. How do? That's just an option that the randomizer has. Alrighty, let's do it. It was phase 1 mining tunnel, I remember. This could PB if I'm fast about it. Oh my god, I got set flying for some reason though. Where's the grapple point? There it is. Can we stop shooting me for just a minute? I got places to be that aren't here, you understand. Ooh! I knew I was gonna bonk that. God damn it. I'm rushing now. Who else is shooting at me? Wait. You as well. Can I get on with it now without being shot at? Oh my god, I'm so bad. This is silly. It is kind of funny that, yeah. They certainly did. They seem to find themselves all over the place, huh? Especially in Prime 3, they just happen to be at all the planets you go to. Well, one of them's their home, so I guess that makes some amount of sense. Am I going down there? Yes. Pardon me, Mr. Metroid. Yeah, I also hadn't played it for a while recently. I tried out the randomizer for it a couple weeks back and had a pretty good time. Should try it again sometime. Also took me like 5 hours, but you know, we got there. Yeah, we'll go with that. A hug. Mm-hmm. Nice warm and cozy Metroid snuggles. That's definitely all it is. Alright, you're here too. Can I ignore you? Nope, damn it. Oh, come on. I don't like the stupid waste your time beam absorby attack. Thank you. Have a good one. Guess what? There's another guy in here. Chamber's freezing for you? Eh, not really. Sometimes it be like that. Although it might not be on my end for once. I don't seem to have dropped any frames, so... Which is a rarity with, you know, classic Australian internet, but it's the way it is. Alright. Pardon me, fellas. They can be, yeah. Enough of you here already. They are certainly not being friendly right now. Oh wait, there's ice there, then it's plasma. Well, at least we didn't have to fight Omega Pirate this seed. Pretty good. The friendly Metroid? Do you mean the baby? Yeah. We love the baby. That's a missile. Yeah. Ooh, I had a feeling I wasn't gonna make it. How get back up? Come on now. Yeah, that is also true. To, you know, take out the threat of the X-parasites, wasn't it? You know, that whole thing. Just that, you know, mild inconvenience. I wonder if it's gonna be faster to go back. Probably, because we can get back to the save and then walk from there. Let's see, even randomized. Pretty much, yeah. A little bit sad, if you think about it. Yeah. Knock it off. Just go away. I got so turned around just then, holy crap. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, in some ways. Up we go. Yeah. Very Jurassic Park, yeah. Yeah, and it turned out exactly as you would expect. Open up, I'm being shot. Thank you. Back we go. And then we just turn around and go this way. Oh wait, no, I do need, Ice Beam, don't I? No, whatever. Get the Chozar in for? Would be cool. We'll see, I suppose. You know, not a lot about it, still. Which is fine by me. I prefer to go into it blind as possible, really. Which is why I didn't really study the trailers too closely. How'd I warp? So the randomizer adds a feature where you can warp to wherever your starting location was, if you hit no at a save room. Which is very convenient, since we happen to be right near Tallon Overworld here. I'm going to be as blind as possible. You poked your eyes out? I hope not. That seems like not a great idea. Just for obvious reasons, one would think. Just wear a blindfold instead, you dummy. Clearly. Yep. It is pretty unhinged. Nice to actually have X-ray to do this. A lot easier when you can see. Hey, look, it's an artifact. Hey, look, it's another artifact. Alright. Let's go win. Oh, too far. Damn it. Never seen a door in your life forget hinges. Oh, God. Yeah. Look at that nice fully lit up tracker. We have all the things. Well, except a few E-tanks, but who cares? Alright, let's do it. If you haven't seen it before, we're gonna do a funny thing against Ridley here. Yeah, randomizers often come with item trackers to show, like, what you've been picking up and stuff. Tell them a joke? Not really. You'll see. I wish. Hello, friend. Alrighty. Yeah, I do think that's interesting too, yeah. Alright, sir, please come on down. So for some reason, the devs forgot to program the boost ball damage. So if you hit Ridley with the boost ball, it gets him down to the last part of the fight instantly, which is pretty great. Yep, I think they patched that out in like some other revision of the game, but in 1.0 here, it works. I think Wave Buster might work for this. That attack is so annoying to hit. Yeah, it is tough, and you can skip a bunch of it, which is great. Oh, Ridley, why? That's fair. He does, yeah. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna PB, but it's gonna be close, I think. I don't remember what my current best is. It's like 230 something, maybe, so I don't know. It's a good run, though. Yes, it is time for the title of the game. I may want to stop by the missile station, but I also maybe don't need to. I'm gonna say we don't need to. Knew I shouldn't have gone for it, man. That's a shame. Get off me, don't even start with your nonsense. They do look like teeth, it's weird, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. It's meant to be spooky. They are right behind me, and I don't appreciate that. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's do it. Starting with power, okay. Yep, big friend. I don't know that I'd describe Metroid Prime as a cutie per se, but that's just me. Little glowy eyes. True. Here's a fun trick to speed things up if I don't mess it up. You can quickly sneak in another ice spreader or super missile at this point, right here, and get in a bunch of damage. Which is pretty cool. I think it went to pound. It genuinely scared you as a kid? Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Part of the game that really scared me as a kid was in the space pirate base when the power goes out and you have to go back with the thermal visor. Like the Metroid's busting out of the glass. It was scary. I was like, didn't like it. Yeah, the ghosts are pretty spooky too. I guess literally, because they're ghosts and everything. Yeah, they do a great job with the atmosphere, just in general, but for sections like that especially, yeah. Yeah, for sure. They really do a great job with that. Aww. Or it starts swapping around, I think. Actually might run out of missiles, but that's okay. I don't have enough to use this now. That's fine. Yeah, me too. Who knows how it was going otherwise. Yeah, we'll never know. Alrighty. Oh, maybe this is gonna be a PB. I don't remember what my time was before. Oh, there it goes, right as I say it. Dang, it was really close. This is very close. That's cool, though. If they were other emming it? Probably not. They probably just weren't happy with how it was looking. Which is understandable. Excuse me. Where, pool? What the hell? Why are you right above me? Jeez, thank you. Okay. When you're ready. Yeah, really not the most exciting final boss, is it? Get up in my face. Really, you're gonna change and not create a pool just to spite me, I guess? Understandable. Blah. Cool. I'll deal with these two. Would you get out of my face? Oh my gosh. And there we go. Pretty close to a PB. It was like only a few minutes off. That was really good. That was really good. I'd say we did pretty well. But not having played in a little while, yeah, this went pretty well, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, we just kind of found everything for the most part. So yeah. Yeah, we go through the credits. We found all the things, except like a few E-tanks, but who cares about that? Yeah, it was. Yeah. I must agree. As I said, it shows you where everything is. Yeah, it really kind of only felt like the hunt for Phazon suit by the end. I mean, yeah, well, that's how it goes with these. There's always a bit of luck involved. But that's fine. This is really good. I am happy with how this went. So I suppose that's gonna be it for our stream tonight. Let's see our in-game time and item completion, because that's always fun to see. Proper delay announcement, was it really? That's crazy. 82, yeah. It felt like less than 82, but there you go, I guess. Cool. Well, that is going to be it for our stream tonight, so yeah, thanks folks for hanging out. I do appreciate folks joining on in. Thank you, Loosewig, for the raid, and thank you for sticking around. I do appreciate that a lot. I don't think we're going to raid ourselves, though. I think we'll just call it a night here. So yeah, thanks folks for hanging out, lurking, saying hi, and other such things. I should do the usual things before I end stream. If you're not in it, that's where my Discord server is, where you can hang out, chat about random nonsense, find out when liveness happens, and things of that nature. If you want to do that, you can do that over there. And my YouTube's over there, where there's VODs of the stream variety, and also a blind LP of Zelda Skyward Sword HD happening right now, and that's been a really fun time. Hey, stumbled across, and yeah, thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'll be back, probably something else midweek. At some point, we'll see. But otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one, friends. Take it easy.